Hello there, Vic Benedict here. We're playing Uncharted 2 Remastered on brutal difficulty. This is my guide and walkthrough. We're currently on chapter 4 of 26. It is entitled The Dig. Now, Sully is up there with the sniper rifle that was left up there by one of the enemies. We're down here, and we're going to be doing stealth kills on this first section before we're going to be doing some heavy combat. So all of these weapons that the enemies drop, make sure you pick them up. The second guy you want to take care of is right over here. Just wait until the pirate's body posture changes. Drag this guy down. Pick up the defender and the AK-47. And now there are 3 enemies left. So you need to be very careful as you make your way up here. Sometimes you just get spotted as you come over here. So just keep resetting and trying, because you don't want to get into a gunfight over here. You just want to get through this very speedily, and I like to swiftly clear these guys out and then move on. This next guy over here is very easy target. See the guy up ahead? He's kind of looking away, but he's still looking over here, so I can't understand why he doesn't see us. Now, after you kill this guy, they're going to put you... first you need to head over there to the right, and then they're going to give you this grenade tutorial about... what's it called exactly? It's like the aim throw. Now, you're going to be holding L2 and then pressing L1, and it's an auto throw, essentially. It throws the grenade wherever your gun reticle is aimed, and it kind of helps you out to more accurately target enemies with the grenade instead of manually tossing them. It's I always use the word indispensable, but it truly is an indispensable tactic to take care of enemies. So I'm going to use a SWAT turn, and over here I'm going to be doing quite a lot of improvising, because there's enemies coming from the left and right and in through the middle, as Sully mentions. So anytime that I don't feel safe, or that I see enemies over here, I'll just come over here and see what I can do before I head back over there to where the grenade cache is. You get 4 at first, and I would recommend that you don't just throw them haphazardly. You did see me throw a couple right there, but there was 4 enemies that I was trying to kill right away. Anybody to the left like that, you need to just blind fire. Aiming is pretty much out of the question on this, because you're just going to get put down. So you do get replenishments from that cache of grenades, but there's a cooldown period pretty much, so you need to wait until you can get more grenades from it. Like right now, I really wish I had some grenades, so perhaps I shouldn't have thrown 2 earlier. Ammo conservation is really not necessary over here. And this it's quite a hard part. I'll tell you which part actually took me longer than this, but just things like this, I can't really tell you how to do this too much, because a lot of it, like I said, is improvising. If an enemy's just right behind you, you've got to take care of them. I think there was a situation over here where somebody was like right in my face, so I decided to go behind this guy at my own peril and take him out like that. So, and then this guy, was right here. I thought I could have got killed right there. I think Sully actually killed this guy. So what I'm doing over here is I'm trying to locate him, and I believe Sully did take him down for me. So I got to give that guy a thank you for that assist. So anyway, now that we've spent some time not getting the grenades, we get a refill of the grenades. And before you get your checkpoint, that was a perfect time for a refill, because we've got guys coming over here to the right. Perfect. The auto throw is so good, guys. I cannot tell you how good that auto throw is. And just with a couple more guys cleared, we're gonna get a checkpoint. Look at this. See, this is all improvisation, guys. So you've got to really be thinking on your feet all the time. And then, thank you, Sully. Okay, now that he's helped us so much, now we have to help him. Now you can start aiming, because these enemies are never going to be firing at you, because they're trying to attack and kill Sully. And now your job is, if you want to get that fabled checkpoint and get out of this situation, which is a very hard one, you're going to be needing to ward off all the enemies that are trying to kill Sully. So scavenge around very quickly for ammunition, and just take care of everybody to the left first, and then take care of everybody to the right. And then once you've killed everybody and helped him to survive, they're going to give you a checkpoint. So the checkpoint is actually right here. Okay, so this is your checkpoint, and now what you're going to be doing is warding off another wave of enemies. So you need not worry now, because now you have more access to grenades, and you don't have to do very much to get a checkpoint at all. There's a very brief time of battle before you get a checkpoint. There's also a Smith & Wesson in that tent area that we were just at. So if you want to pick that up, I'm just letting you know that it's there. Also, make sure you pick up some more grenades before you get the next checkpoint, so that you just have them and you don't have to pick them up every time, because you will need to toss a grenade at one of the towers where the turret is located, the Tower of Power. And if you just kill a couple more guys, you're going to get on the checkpoint. Now, this part over here took me longer than that whole section that we did a few minutes ago, just because I kept getting sniped by these assholes over here. So first thing you want to do is kill the shotgunner. Now, he's usually over there, but I don't always get him there. Sometimes he comes to the left. Sometimes he just kind of sneaks around on me, like right over here. Look, he just spawned. He must have just spawned, or maybe he was around the corner. But you need to take care of this guy first, and then there's two people left, but they're difficult to kill. So if you stand behind this tree, you can fire through the branches to the right, but they can kill you so easily. So you really need to make sure that you stay behind cover. You always let your health regenerate. And the lovely thing about this game with the primary weapons is that you can zoom in when you press R3, so that you get a little help with your sight, which is really nice, because I sit pretty far back from my screen and I can't always see, so it's really nice to have a little assistance with being able to zoom in. You couldn't zoom in with anything other than the sniper rifle in the first game. So there's just 2 guys to kill over here. I think we've killed one. I even came back here to see if I could have a little bit more assistance trying to kill this guy. This guy always killed me. He's a really difficult guy to hit. But if you take your time and just make sure that you're always in a safe position, this shouldn't take too long. But I kept getting killed by him, either him or his friend that we just killed. But see, I'm shooting him through the branches. See, he doesn't get protection through the branches. And now that he's dead, we're going to use one of our grenades. Just come over here. You're completely safe. These guys can't hit you. And then just toss the grenade right into the tower, and it will get destroyed. And then you can do your looting over here. And then the way out of here is to cross this beam that fell. And then we'll rejoin Sully, meet up with Chloe, and go into the cave, where we're going to be doing a bit of exploration, and then we're going to be doing a final reading section, which is quite unfair, but I've got a way out of it for you. There is a very handy way to do it, and I'll get you through it. The thing about it is that they really should have adjusted sections like what you're going to see at the last part, because it's quite difficult for somebody to survive on sections that were designed for a person to be dealing with it on another difficulty, and they just completely ignored it. I'm talking about sections like the one in Chapter 7 of Uncharted 1, I think it's Chapter 9 of Uncharted 3, and situations like what you're going to see over here. So I often get lost navigating this place down here, so I will show you exactly where you need to go. So this is where you need to go, just straight ahead over here. And then I believe we're just going to run into some bats over here, and then we're going to take a left right over here by the resin. We're going to edit out a cutscene. Actually, these are not cutscenes, so I'm not editing them out. This is where I get lost because it wants you to follow a trail of blood on the ground, but the trail is a little bit ambiguous and it goes in different directions. So I will show you exactly what the game wants you to do. After Sully gives you a light, we're going to navigate away over here. You're going to go straight and you're going to go through this door right here. And then you're going to be taking a right and interacting with these rocks and having Sully help you push them so that you guys could go through this tunnel over here. Now, in preparation for this next part, let me just mention that you're going to be running into one guy, and meleeing, you can't. The only way you can get past him is if you do a one-hit kill on him. If you just sucker punch him and knock him down. There's different animations that you can do. Sliding under him is one, like jumping and punching him is another, but the thing about it is that you really can't control it, so you're gonna have to keep doing it until you get a one-hit kill on him. It isn't hard to do. It really isn't. Normally if you press the button a little bit in advance of where he is, Nathan will punch him or slide under him. I think that's what it is. But the first thing you need to do is just jump over here and hug the right side. So just stay on the right side, and then just he'll kick him too. So once you get over here, even if you're in the black and white, you're usually pretty safe. But you're still getting shot at as you're trying to go up the handholds over here, which could be improved a little bit, but just keep trying it. It is not impossible. You just need to stay to the right at that one point and get a one-hit kill on the guy that's blocking your path. And then after you've jumped on the cliff, you're pretty much safe as long as you can get up there with hardly any problems. So that's the dig. Difficult chapter, a pair of difficult chapters. We're going to be heading into chapter 5, which is, I think, much harder than this chapter. But I will see you over there. Okay, guys, thank you very much for your support, patronage, and all of your feedback. Take care.